Hello everyone, welcome back to my show Pardafash. Today we're gonna discuss the fact related to life of Mr. Arvind Kejriwal, the leader, the head and the supreme commander of his party, that is Aam Aadmi Party. So let's discuss his personal life. Arvind Kejriwal was born on 16th August 1968 in Hisar, Haryana. His father was an engineer, so he had his schooling done in most of the small northern Indian towns like Mathura, Sonipat and Hisar. He is married to Sunita, who is a former colleague in IRS. They stay in Ghaziabad with their two kids. He is a vegetarian by choice and has been practicing Vipassana for many years now. Now let's come to the educational qualification. He had his schooling done from campus school and went on to get the degree of mechanical engineering from one of the best and topmost institute, that is IIT Kharagpur. Then start of his career. After completing his education, he joined the Tata Steels and worked there for a long time, after which he appeared for the civil service examination. After appearing in the exam and till the time the result was out, he had some time in his hand, so he went to Kolkata to work with Mother Teresa and then with Ramakrishna Mission and Nehru Yuva Kendra. He got selected in IRS through the civil service exam, and from there he resigned as a joint commissioner in the income tax in 2006. Now his career as a activist. Another unknown and interesting fact about Arvind Kejriwal is that he, along with few other people, was the founder of Movement of Parivartan, which means change, where he used to help people with their income tax problems. Through this movement, 800 cases were resolved effectively in 18 months. He soon realized that the people are getting dependent on them to get their work done, as the common man had no right. So he brought into light the Right to Information Act. With the help of this act, the corruption and corrupt people can be pointed out, but there was no law to convict them. This made him start his fight against corruption and get a new law so that the corrupted people can be punished. Now about Lokpal Bill. Anna Hazare was at the lead of this movement, but the brain behind this was of Arvind Kejriwal. The Lokpal Bill was drafted by him along with Kiran Bedi and some other personalities. The movement gained momentum when Anna Hazare started his fast at Jantar Mantar, but no result came out. Indian government directly challenged Team Anna to come to the parliament and pass Lokpal Bill. This was the main reason why Arvind Kejriwal and many other team members made their party Aam Aadmi Party. Anna Hazare refused to join the party as he thinks that politics is a dirty pond full of dirty people. Fight against corruption was his motto, and to get things done he also had to go for fast for 12 days. Now the bill was passed in the Lok Sabha, but it got rejected in the Rajya Sabha, so they again set for fast, which continued for more than 10 days. He was requested to form a political party by eminent personalities of the country, and after several discussions to support the Lokpal Bill, he formed a political party which is called Aam Aadmi Party. Now awards. He has received the CNN IBN Indian of the Year Distinguished Alumnus Award from IIT Kharagpur for his leadership quality. NDTV India of the Year along with Anna Hazare and IIM Gold Medal. The most prominent award is that of Roman Magsaysay Award for his emerging leadership qualities. Now Aam Aadmi Party. His party will have no high command and the ideology of his party is Swaraj. In his party, women and youth will play an important role. Use of technology. He had taken to Twitter to make the people aware of the work that they are doing and what ideology they believed in. Use of prize money. He donated the prize money that he received from Raman Magsaysay Award to a NGO. Against Lal Batti Ki Gadi and government accommodation, security and other facilities to MPs. He is strictly against the system where the MP is given so many facilities like too much security, large accommodation, Lal Batti or red beacon which blocks so much traffic, sometimes even ambulance. He also said that his party members will never use any facility if elected. Although Anna is a very good socialist, but I am strictly against the thinking of Anna Hazare because we are the ones who can clean this system by entering into politics or by supporting a well educated and honest person like Arvind Kejriwal. If anyone sits at home or in college and says यार इंडिया का कुछ नहीं हो सकता, सब नेता चोर हैं, then she is absolutely wrong. India will change because we have the people like Arvind Kejriwal who has the true spirit to change the correct scenario of corrupt India. And why don't you do something rather than blaming others? Change the politician, support good people, come out and vote. I have a question for the readers and listeners. Kindly comment your answer below the comment section. What team Anda Indians got from doing unshan so many times? Do you think Arvind Kejriwal chose the wrong way to fight against corruption? If yes, which other path he should have chosen? So these were some details about Arvind Kejriwal. In the next session we will discuss about some other personality. Till then, bye bye.